Hi guys, we're at Baden Street in Hartlepool today. Got our work cut out on this one. Looks like I might need to get the roof looked at, to be honest with you. There's a couple of slip tiles up there. I think I've got a leak in the bedroom because of it, and you can see on the border between the two properties and the one on the right, that looks like it's got a few lifting and drop tiles. I'll get the roofer out to look at that. We're in a street that's got its problems. There's quite a few boarded up properties lying around. There's 2 or 3 down that side, so we're going to leave these boards on until the work inside's completed. We've just put this door on, composite door, a second hand one. We need to finish off on the left hand side there, but yeah, it's now secure because the door was pretty much knackered. See if I can get a bit of light in here. So we've got sofas, old telly cabinets, coffee tables, clothes, rubbish, duvets, cushions, etc. Old mirrors. I'll take you around and show you the rest of the place. The doors are going to need replacing, and God knows what's been eating that. It looks like the dog's been chewing on it. Jesus. So in here we've got wallpaper coming off, lino half lifted, so that's got to get that out, get rid of the cooker. I think we'll leave the splashback tile in, and we'll try and save as much as we can in the kitchen. I need to try and get a drawer front for that. These kitchens are discontinued now, so it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to find, but it's better than replacing the whole kitchen because it's in good order. So we'll get rid of all this, get rid of the washing machine, empty the cupboards, get rid of the fridge. Outside, the usual, dumping mattresses, dumping old sofas, loads of household waste out there. I haven't got a key for the back door, so we're going to have to break the locks to get out there and change them over. Bathroom's not actually too bad. I think what we're going to do here is get rid of that black splashback around the bath and possibly put in paneling all the way to the ceiling, and all the way to the ceiling over, around behind the taps, so I can get some shower taps on there. That'll make it a bit more attractive to a tenant. Upstairs we've got more rubbish to get shot off. Obviously the carpets will all be going. I'm going to try and stick down this wallpaper. We've had a roof leak up there, but I think that one's fixed. I'll get the roofer to check on that one. Oh, there's the rear yard, you can see better. And we need to get all those gutters empty, get that carpet off the roof. I might even need to replace that felt roof there, you know, because there's lots of cracks in it, if you can see them. I'll get the roofer to look at that too. So up here, this is how we got the property back. There's a couple of grow tents there, bad looks of things. Loads of aluminium venting. There's the boiler. The boiler doesn't work, so we're going to need to get that changed over. I think it needs replacement parts. The tenant also ripped that radiator off the wall, and it flooded the ground floor with all the water from the central heating. Oh, there's all the pipes for the grow tents. That's where I think we've got our leak coming through up there, which is a similar area to what I've just shown you outside, so I think that's going to be dripping in. Looks like the gutters it might need doing there as well. There's a stain on the wall, we'll get them checked out. Back bedroom, same as usual. Loads of rubbish. We'll get shot of all this, and I'll pop my head up in the loft space there. Actually I can see a bit of daylight just looking through the loft hatch there. Oh, there's the hole for the ventilation that would have been the grow tent. So yeah, looks like someone's been wanting to grow some cannabis in here, and they've done a moonlight flip. We've got some ashes of pets, mad looks of things. Right, well let's get this one started, and I'll show you it again once we've got it all emptied. And we're going to be cracking on with the next section of prepping it for decor. I'll see you in a minute. I found a light for the lounge so we can see what we're doing now. Phase 1 complete. All those suitcases filled with clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large bags filled with crap. All the cushions off the sofa. A few things for charity. A couple of tables and a fold out table. Those TVs will be going to the dump, as is the sofas. I'm going to climb over here. All that stuff going to the dump. Kitchen now empty. Scrapman's been. I haven't been able to disconnect the washing machine just yet, but that'll be going out to the scrapman as well. Carpet's removed here. I've just got the carpet removed in the little bedroom, and that's all done. Bedroom sort of empty. Just got these few poles to take down in those grow tents. Loads of dog poo all over the floor to clean up, and then we're empty. Carpet's lifted here and we're done. Phase 2 done. Right, everything's totally empty. Those are just empty bags. Front room, 2 teddies to take there. Backyard, totally empty. Upstairs, carpet's gone now. Carpet gone from there, all empty. Just a sweep up in here now and we're all done. Full day's work that. Hello, we're back at Baden Street today. I'll just give you an update on what we're up to at the moment. We've done quite a bit in here since last time. We discovered there was a load of damp on the lounge wall. I'll leave it open a bit. We're just on finishing up the front door there, putting some plastic wood trim around it, filling any holes ready for painting and stuff. In the lounge there, we discovered that there was quite a lot of damp along this wall, so we pulled it off, got the tanking slurry on the wall, and then we've replasterboarded it and had it skimmed at the weekend. That was about 5 days ago, so we're just waiting for these little bits to dry off and then we can paint it. I've stain blocked all the ceiling. If you remember rightly, there was loads of stains up there from a leak off the radiator. There was a big stain in the middle there somewhere. Actually, you can just see where I've painted over it. I've got the stain block on there. I filled all the holes and sanded it all down. Obviously, we need to order that window, which we're about to order today, and then we'll get that window in. So this is ready for basically paint now. We've just filled all the holes. We've stuck down all the bits of wallpaper that were popping off. Same again in here. We filled the areas that needed filling. We've sealed this section down here, which had a bit of damp on it. So we pulled the paint off and we sealed that section there. We filled all the holes up there, filled all the holes up there and there, stuck all the wallpaper in the kitchen down, and we've put new taps on. If you remember, the tap had a big hole in the side of it. We've got a new drawer front for the front of there, which matches the rest of the kitchen. We filled a couple of the doors where there was like scratches, dog scratches. Same again on that one, and we've managed to save those doors there. We haven't done much else in the bathroom, sorry, apart from just scrape off that bit of damp wall, and we're ready to treat that. We're probably going to put some black sparkle on that wall there and then some mixer taps over it to make a little shower. We've replaced these 2 doors today. That one there, because it had really bad scratches on it. In fact, there it is there. So we changed that door over, we've changed that door over, and they're ready for undercoat and paint now. Upstairs, we've done the same, filled the walls, damp sealed that section in the corner where there was a bad leak. I need to speak to the roofer because we've now got a bit of damp coming in on the other side at the top of the stairs. Filled any holes in the walls. I've stuck all that wallpaper back down. There was a nice stain up there from a leak. I've had that sorted and sealed. Same again up there. And then we put damp seal on all those. And we just need to sand that down and maybe do a bit of filling on there. All the holes and cracks and things, as you can see, I've caulked all them ready for paint. The boiler needs to be changed anyway, so that's going to get swapped over after we've finished. In the back bedroom, if you can see, there was a hole in the ceiling there where they were obviously having to think about doing a grow. We've started filling that, and then I've caulked the walls, filled sections like that, filled and damp-proofed sections like that, and that in the corner. And I think we're pretty much ready now to get the sprayer out and get this thing prepped up. So I need to mask off all the windows, mask off the plug sockets and light fittings, and then I'll get the sprayer over possibly later this week or maybe the early part of next week. I just need to let these bits dry out. So yeah, that's the update on where we're at here, and then I'll give you another update once I've painted it. Hello, we're back at Baden Street today. I've got the property sorted for paint and we're going to start the painting. Let's take you through what we've done so far. Just going to leave that open. We finished off the doorway with the new plastic around the edges, and we've now prepped the room. We've had the damp proof course done. All that's dry now. Got some new edges on the chimney breast. We've boxed off the pipes down there, put the skirting boards back on, sealed all them up. I've filled all the walls, sanded them down. I think there's a couple of areas left to sand down. Stuck all the wallpaper back. We had a big stain up on the ceiling there, that's been patched in. We had a big stain on the ceiling there, that's been stain blocked as well. I've stuck all of the wallpaper back in that area, put some new doors on. That's a new door, that's a new door, those are the old doors there. In the kitchen, stuck all the wallpaper back down, filled all the holes. We stuck the wallpaper back down in that area as well, put a new handle on the window there, put the drawer front back on. We found the drawer front. That was a bit wet, so we've stain blocked all that, damp sealed it, ready for paint. The scratches on the doors, we filled those. I'm going to be glossing the doors rather than spraying them, so we're just going to... I haven't really done much in the bathroom. I've prepped that area there, ready for paint. I'm going to be painting the bathroom and the kitchen by hand anyway, because we'll do them with vinyl silk, so that the walls can be washed down and wiped down. All the windows and the plug sockets, etc., have all been masked off now. Oh, there was a big leak up there. We filled that in, stain blocked that. We filled all that in, sanded it down. That needs sanding down before I paint. All this wallpaper was stuck back down. We've sanded all the woodwork now, ready for undercoat and gloss. We've patched in that big leak at the top of the stairs. We have actually got another section that needs sorting now. I'm going to speak to the roofer about that. This door has been replaced. We just need to shave it. This room has had various filling, etc. Oh, I need to fill that hole in actually. I'll do that this morning before I start painting. And I need to get some skirting board and finish off that hole that's there as well. There's a hole there, stain block up there, a few areas that have been stuck back down and filled. There was a big leak up there, that's been sorted. The roof has been now and sorted these, so they should be drying out. I filled all the areas up there, the big cracks with caulk. We've masked all the windows off. I need to mask the boiler off actually before I start painting. Actually no, I don't, because that boiler's broken. Oh, I need to sand down these areas here. Sand down that bit there where I filled it. And then get the paint sprayer out and I'll show you again once I've sprayed it all. Obviously we'll still have the woodwork to do after that, but we'll get the emulsion out the way and then we'll do the undercoat and gloss once it's dry. Okay, so I'll update you again once we've finished this one. Alright, it's later in the day. I've finished the emulsion now. All the walls have been, and ceilings in fact, all the ceilings have been done as well. They look a little different now. Obviously it doesn't to me, but to you on the video it should look very fresh. All the ceilings, everything's still wet, so it's very shiny and reflective at the moment. But as you can see, all the stains have gone. Nice thick coat of paint. We used the Graco paint sprayer. I've not bothered doing the kitchen and bathroom because I'm going to do these by hand with vinyl silk, which I might have mentioned in the previous video. As you can see, all the walls up the stairs are now fresh. Ceiling stains have gone. Oh, you fell down the stairs. Now all these walls are all fresh. Back bedroom. Ceiling's all done. All the walls done. There's just a hole there which I forgot to fill. I'll get that done and get it touched up by hand. Master bedroom. Ignore my phone. So that one's now all fresh. We'll be back on Friday to do the woodwork, undercoat and gloss, and then we'll be ready to sort the front lounge window out and get the carpet estimate sorted so we can get the carpet laid. Hello, we're back at Baden Street today. Just thought I'd take you through what we've done at the property if I can remember. We changed the front door to a composite door and we put that window in, which is brand new. The composite door was second hand. We've just put the new number on the top. All the gloss work, all the paint work throughout the property is being renewed. We changed those entrance doors, the inner doors. They were really scratched and marked, so we got some second hand doors and put those on. We hung a blind up at the window. We had the damp-proof course on this wall, if you remember rightly. We had to take the whole, it's actually plasterboard wall, we had to take all the plasterboard off up to 1.5 meters, and then we tanked the wall behind, and then we put some new plasterboard on, and then treated the plasterboard with some fresh plaster, and then painted it up. We've renewed the skirting boards around the chimney breast as well. We've boxed in the paintwork over there. Through the kitchen, We didn't do too much in here. We fixed a hole down there and we put some splashback tiling on. We put some new trims around the outside of all the paneling. We left the paneling, just cleaned it up because it was in good condition. I think we put a new window handle on, and then we've cleaned the kitchen down and got it all back together. Oh, actually there was a drawer front missing, so we've managed to find the same drawer. Luckily, because they were discontinued, these kitchens, so we managed to find one and then fit the new drawer on there. In the bathroom, we put some new trims around the paneling, the existing paneling. We were going to put some splashback right up on the wall to put a shower on the wall there, but the owners decided we'll do that at a later date, so we've just cleaned it up and put some new trims on, put some quadrant to clean that up, cleaned the toilet out, which was really badly stained, cleaned all the window, and then just give it a fresh coat of vinyl silk so that you can wipe it down and the condensation doesn't stick. There was some damp up there, I believe. We had it fixed. I think there was some damp inside there. It was all to do with the flat roof that's outside these two areas. So that's sorted. And then there was some damp up the top in the corner, and we got that sorted. We've now got some damp in this corner, which we had sorted the other day, so that's going to start drying out now. Oh, we had the roof replaced. That section of the roof replaced, because it was leaking in where I've just shown you downstairs. These inner doors have been changed. All the woodwork, everything has been painted. That radiator was down on the floor and the pipework was snapped, so we've had that put back up. The boiler is to renew. We haven't renewed it yet. We're going to wait until we find a tenant and then we're going to move them in. Oh, there was some damp up there. There was some damp up there. And there was some damp up there. All roof problems. We've had all those fixed and then the damp treated. Luckily it hasn't come back through. Back bedroom. We've cleaned up the window, cleaned up the radiator. There's a little bit of skirting board to do. There was a rather large hole in there and we've had that fixed. And then we've got a bit of skirting board to do. I think there was a hole up there as well. And there was some damage to the wall down here that we've had it all filled and patched up. So that's another one done and completed. We're going to market this property now and look for a suitable tenant. And on to the next one.